Hi there, this tutorial begins on page 117 and we're talking about fonts and font families. A font family, also known as a font stack, is made up of 3 to 4 fonts, and basically these fonts are stored on your user's computer, not necessarily yours, but on your user's. So you want to make sure that you use a web safe font. And there's a list of those in your book on page 116. You don't want to use an unknown font or a very specific font, because your font conveys your message. So your user may not have that font, and what happens is that your user's computer all by itself will choose a font that's already installed. So we're going to begin. I have the home page pulled up just for you to see what it looks like before we apply a font family. So I have Notepad++ pulled up, and the TSS_styles page is the one that I'm going to edit. I'm going to add a style to the body. And it's just font family. Okay, I'm going to save my page. Pull this back up and refresh, and the font should change. And it should also change for the other pages that are attached to this style sheet. So I'm going to return to Notepad++, and I am going to apply a style that we have in our data file. So remember, before I told you that it uses font stored on your user's computer. Well, you can actually load a font, and that way you'll be sure that that's the font that shows on your user's computer when they pull your page up. And it's called Quicksand Regular. Okay, it's not a widely used font, and so that's why we have these files stored with our website in all of our pages. Okay. So back to our style page. Okay, so up at the top on line 2, directly below the character set, say add font face. And then the source. Alright, so I've got that specified up at the top, and now I'm going to apply it. So in my heading styles, I will place at the top H1, comma H2. So it's going to be applied to both heading level 1 and heading level 2. I'm going to add a font family. And the first one is going to be Quicksand. Alright, so I'm going to save this and look at it in my browser. And heading levels. Didn't change that much. So I'm going to view it in a different browser. I'm going to try to view it in Chrome. Let's say here we go. Well, it doesn't appear to be changing in Chrome either, so I'm not sure what's going on. I might have to update you guys. But notice the source is in black, so it makes me think something's going on up above it. But anyway, I'm not sure what, so I'm just going to continue on. The next thing we're going to look at is font size. So we're going to set the size to my headings. So right under heading style, first one's going to be heading level 1. So I'm using an EM for my size. The EM means that it's scalable. It is not a specific size. It's in relation to the other items. Okay, if it were a specific size, it would be set in points, a PT, but the EM is a relative unit. Alright, so after heading level 1 and heading level 2, we're going to do the aside. And then the aside block quote. And then a navigation style, just to nav. And I'm going to save it.